she told me the other day telephone and said, sir, we have acknowledged your inputs in acknowledgements and something like that. Yeah, then I said, if you want any endorsement, I'll write. Otherwise, no problem. I don't want any kind of name and fame and all. No, please send one paragraph. That I sent. So it is either out of Jignasa or Jigesha, you may find in that.
Yes.
People, they don't understand. And these people also do not have good Sanskrit knowledge actually to write such a book. So I have corrected them in many places and sent them and said, see, now if you carry
Rajiv Malhotra, what he says, it is a joke actually, and people made a fun out of in the society. Like it is a bad name in the Hindu also. What he says that Bill Gates has a $80 billion. He should give 40 billion to some bank, and when he reincarnate in a different body, we will give him the 40 billion again. This is what he is doing. I can share that video. Rajiv Malhotra doing this kind of thing. And he's suggesting that people should start a bank of a karma, that they can deposit their money. When they're reborn, as per this Hindu tradition, we will give them the same money.
What is the pramanam in this? Why is he speaking like that?
I can give you the exact quote of what he is saying. I can share you also.
Quote you just give no more video.
But he's saying like that only. So Bill Gates, I can share the video actually just now. Okay, 1 second. So here, this afterlife policy.
Oh, he started Vibhuti also dying.
Can you listen? Can you hear this?
I cannot hear. You do one thing. You just send it to my mail ID, or email. Later on I will see, because it is time for our class now.
Yeah. So this is what and this is the book which I told you, right? Yeah, and he's actually doing that kind of nonsense with the Nityanand, Swami Nityanand.
This Nityananda doesn't have jnana at all.
Useless guy, and people are actually having a very big followers. Very big followers.
Do you know what he did on this thing? Wikipedia. Bharatam means Bha means Kanti, Bhayam Ratah Bharataha. Someone put it on BVP and they asked. Then I said, what is this? Who said it? Bharataha Yodharaha Asmin Sangrame. Iti Bharatam Yuddham Pāṇini Sutram Sangrame Prayojana Yodhrubhyaha. Then he said it is very good. Then what he did? He gave the treatise. There Nityananda is there. Because Nityananda discussed with me a couple of things and could not win. He studied with that lady.
Oh. Swami Nityananda came to you. Do you know?
No. Nityananda is known only through BEP.
Oh, okay.
He studied that lady, Diksha. Diksha is there, no? Diksha. I think Diksha something. She is there in Madhya Pradesh. So he is her student, maybe, but there are certain mistakes, and he did not study Tathita, etc. Most of the people do not know Tathita. No, not even one.
Okay.
Is there any message?
Sumitra said that she will be late for 5 minutes.
Oh, no problem.
Sumitra said that she will be late by 5 minutes. Okay.
Yes, now she is saying. So what happens is, this Malhotra, actually we met in America when I went for some 18th Veda conference on Vedanta, something like that. In Massachusetts, the university is there, near Boston. So there he came and said that he wants to start this kind of Ujjama. Then I said, okay, do start what is there. So then he came to India and did all this. And in first conference in Delhi, he did not invite me. He invited V.N. Jha. Then he did not say or something, or he could not say. Whatever happened. Then some people wrote to, why didn't you invite him? So second time I was invited. Then I took on those people and said, so then
okay.
Everything I said, Vedas are about Shaya, this is the Pramanam. Who should study Ramayana? That some Englishman was there, no, against him only that entire conference.
Max Muller.
Not my latest, he is alive now.
Max Muller, right?
No, he is alive now. and he was writing books against India, taking 25 crores from Murthy's son. Infosys Murthy's son, he had taken 25 crores and received Padma Shri, etc. So then I said, Pallak.
Oh, Dravid Frawley.
Huh? Pallak.
David Frawley, right? David Frawley?
No.
Pollack, okay. Sean Pollack.
Pallak. I said Pallak,
I know that. I know that Pollack.
So in that conference, I just gave left and right. I was asked to preside over one seminar, then ask questions. I said, hey, these things are not. And about Ramayanam, some students came from traditional school of Mylapore, Madras, and they were asked to speak something. Then this man, who is this? His name just now we touched. He asked people to arrange a special chair for me. Malhotra asked someone, you please arrange special chair for Subrahmanyam so that he will also interact, he will guide them how to speak. That's it. Then I said, no special chair is needed. No. Oh my God. Okay, then I said, asked the students just to stop. And they said, did Pallak study Jyotisham Ramayanam correctly? Sri Rama's horoscope is given in Balakanda. Did he study? There are only 7 plants. Does he know? This thing, and why Sita was in Lanka? First question. Before you starting any lectures on Ramayana, why Sita was in Lanka? Because Sri Rama was born in Karkaraka Lagnam. And if one is born in Karkaraka Lagnam, the wife or husband will be having Aishwarya. Either this thing, Viyoga, or death or chronic disease. So here Viyoga happened. That's why she was in Lanka. Then people got astonished. Oh, what is this happening? Yes, you have to teach you Ramayana like that. This is not a joke. Oh no, Pāṇini got
it is not.
Tell me, any doubts?
No.
Now there may not be Chintana Sumitra because the last time only 2 sentences we have studied, isn't it? It was about
yes. That's true.
It was about the Jati and Vyakti. So the material, this is going to be a very big topic in the coming first Vartikam, Siddhe Shabdartha Sambandhe Lokataha, and so on. There we have to touch this. What is the meaning? If Jati Paksha is taken, what is the meaning?
Okay.
Like that we are going
Paksha.
Yakti Paksha. So before that, I am giving you actually which Shastra, okay, deals with how they argue. Here from Mahābhāṣyam, I told you, Vayam Padartha I give you, but I could not somehow look at it. It is in some other sutra, I will send it. Okay. So now, whatever you have written, because to save time, I have sent you the typed material. Now you need not write again 1.5 hours, it will take. Now just read out.
Give me a minute, Mahodaya. I'm using 2 different systems because audio is not working in one. I'm getting some or the other kind of problem.
Oh, yeah. Shani may be there.
I don't know. Often, I had one laptop, the screen is gone. Other laptop audio is not working. Now, suddenly this audio is not working. So I'm connected through iPad and relying on some other system to see
no problem. You keep on searching. Meanwhile, I shall read it and explain it. Try to understand. Okay. See, Visheshyana Vidhagachet Kshena Shaktir Visheshane. These are great things. Nowadays, nobody is studying. Kumar Bhattapada is taken very seriously by scholars. Even Khandara Khandakhaji Sriharsha quotes Kumar Bhatta. In under Akritya Adhikaranam, there is one Adhikaranam which says Jati is the meaning. Of course, Vyakti has to come, it will come. Whether you take Nyaya Darshanam, Vyākaraṇa, or what you call the Mimamsa, any Darshanam you take, if he says the Darshanakara says Vyakti is important, Vyakti is the meaning, Jati is unimportant, Vyakti is important, that is the meaning. If Mimamsaka says Jati is important, it means Jati is Artha, Jati means important and Vyakti is unimportant. That much only is the meaning. One cannot separate both of them. They cannot be separated. So here what Patanjali says is, Patanjali took both as meanings because for Shastram they are required. He is the least bothered whether this is important for that. But actually both are there, both are required for any Shastra. That is the state of affairs. Now, in Akritya Adhikaranam means a chapter having a certain, like Vyākaraṇa and Mahābhāṣyam, having certain characteristics. I shall tell you later. There, he says, Akritya Kriyarthatvat, that is Jaimini Sotram. Jaimini Sotram in Pauravamansa, Shabaraswami's Bhāṣyam. Then Vartikam. In Vyākaraṇam what happens? Only Vyākaraṇam what happens? Sotram, Vartikam, Bhāṣyam. But in Nyaya, Vedanta, Memansa, Sotram, Bhāṣyam, then Vartikam. Is it clear? Now, what he says is, Akriti Kriyarthatvat. Akriti is the Padartha, meaning of a Shabda. Padartha means here, Padasya Artha, Shabda Artha. Okay? Not the thing. But if you take Kriyarthatvat, in the Kriya, Akriti is useful. What he means is, there may be so many yagas. In every yaga, the cow is to be taken. Then it should be what you call jati only. How can you say Vyakti? Vyakti means a single individual. Then the question, he is answering a question. What is that? See, you say that jati is the meaning. And due to abheda, nantarikatva, na antara iya. Antara means without. Without jati, no Vyakti, and vice versa. Without Vyakti, no jati. Due to that position, anyway Vyakti will be there. In Vyakti only you are going to perform the activities, Sparshana and whatever puja or yaga, whatever it is. Yaga. Then the question is, suppose you say, okay, jati you want to take, Akriti. Then why don't you say, Pashuna Yajeta, Veda, Yajurveda. With a Pashu, one should perform the yaga. Then the word Pashu, you say Akriti is the meaning. Akriti is jati only. Why don't you say the Pashu Shabda itself renders both the meanings, jati and Vyakti? Then Kumar Bhatta answers that question. His response is, Visheshyanna Bhidha Gachet Kshena Shaktir Visheshane. See, Abhidha Lakshana Vyanjana. Three vrittis, you know. Abhidha, Vachyartha, Lakshana, Lakshyartha, Vyanjana, Vyangyartha, Ardhani. Keep it there. Now, what he says is, see, there are two things. One is Visheshanam, the other is Visheshanam. Gauhu means, what is it? Gotva Jatyavachanna Avachannaha Avachanna Vyaktihi. So what is this Gotva Jati? Gotva means Visheshanam. What kind of Go Vyakti? Gotva Jati Vishishta Go Vyakti. That means Jati is Visheshanam, Vyakti is Visheshanam. Visheshan Abhidagache Kshena Shaktir Visheshane. Okay, so once the Shabda Pashu offers the Jati, meaning of Jati, that means Visheshanam. Visheshanam it has denoted. So Kshena Shakti, it loses its capacity, Shakti. Shakti means the capacity to denote a meaning. So once it denotes the Visheshanam, that is Jati, Gotva type, Visheshyam na gachet. Kshena Shakti, okay, sun being Kshena Shakti, lost capacity, it cannot reach Vyakti. That is the Visheshyam. Are you getting? Visheshane Kshena Shakti. Sharma.
But whenever the jati comes, the automatic Vyakti will automatically come, right? Even though there is a Visheshanam of the jati.
There is no doubt about it.
Then there is no point of talking about the Vyakti itself, because the Vyakti is implied altogether in this.
Whether it is Vyakti or Jati, जाति विशिष्ट व्यक्ति ही व्यक्ति विशिष्ट जातिर्वा अर्थः इति नैयायिका. Whether it is Pāṇini or Naiyayikas or Mīmānsakas, we are the least bothered. What is happening is both Jati and Vyakti will be there together. But which one comes first, which one later is the question. Or Patanjali says which one is Pradhana, which one is Guna. Let me give examples already given. Do not kill a cow. Here Go Jati is important, but Go Vyakti is unimportant. That means Go Jati is Pradhanam, Go Vyakti is Guna. Fetch a cow. Here Vyakti is Pradhanam, Jati is Guna. Are you getting? When you study another Shastra, then this kind of analysis is necessary. So what happens is, and you may ask, why are you not talking about Vedanta? Sumitra, note down. Agner Agnitvam Avagat Chandogya Upanishad. Agner Agnitvam Agner Agnitvam Avagat. For Nayayikas, this is from Chandogya Upanishad. For quoted in Manjusha. This matter, what I am explaining is there in Manjusha. Vedantinam mate jati nasti. Siddhānta Laghu Manjusha. Vyākaraṇa Siddhānta Laghu Manjusha. Okay. What is this is for Nayayikas, Vyākaraṇas, Mīmānsakas, all the people except Bodhas and Vedantis, Jati is Nitya. Okay, it is because although you go on killing so many cows, still one cow will be there, Gotva Jati will be there. Like that it is explained. Okay. For Vedantins, what happens? They want Nirvikalpaka. No Visheshanam should be there. Brahman. They don't want anything. But then what about Jati? What they quote is Chandogya Upanishad, Agre Agritvam Apagat. Apagat means left out. Apagachati is leaving. So Agritva Jati left Agni. That is the meaning. That means Jati is Anicca. So when in Vedanta they accept only one and only one thing, that is Nitya, Brahman. That is Nirvikalpaka. Vikalpa means Visheshana. No Visheshanas are to be added. Therefore, for Vedantins, there is no Jati. Because it is Anicca according to them, according to Chandogya Upanishad. Actually, what happened is, some thousands of years ago, it might be there, that people started Paspashanikam and going to other commentaries and later sutras. That way you are studying now. So for you, Kaumudi looks, what is this? This is just nothing, like that. Because you are the only people who started Paspashanikam. Nobody, do you know, people are afraid of Mahābhāṣyam. Teachers are not there who can teach. And although they teach, my teacher did not teach me like this. He simply said, Mukkasya Mukka, peace. Mukkasya Mukka. This is the word, this is the meaning. This is that much only they said. They never refer to any Shastra. So, on my own, I have developed all these things. So now what happened? That is about Vedantis. You said Bodhas. Sumitra wrote down Arya Satyani. Arya Satyani, 4 are there actually. We are concerned with one at the time being. Sarvam Kshanikam Kshanikam. One of the Arya Satyas, 4 Arya Satyas is Sarvam Kshanikam Kshanikam. What Bodhas say is, whatever you see in this Kshana will not be there in the next Kshana. Don't think that they have invented something like that. No. Because in Niruktam, Jayate, Asti, Viparinamate, Vardhate, Apakshiyate, Vinashyati, 6 Bhava Vikaras are there. And in Mahābhāṣyam also it is clearly stated. Kshanamapi na tishtati. Even by a single kshana, it will not be like that. That means this kshana, whatever Devadatta you have seen, next kshana, he is not the same. So, Balya, Kaumara, Yavana, Vardhakya, you are looking different Devadatta, strictly speaking. All of them are not same. And Jati, Mundi, etc. different, he is drawing different forms. Okay. Then also there is no Ekarupata. The same form should be there. Roughly same form is there during Balya, Kaumara, Yavana, Vardhakya. We take Jati as Nitya. Now what Buddha says, there is problem with Buddha's theory, that is a different issue we discuss separately. What they say is, earlier it was, this Vriksha is there now. This Vriksha is there. Another Vriksha is also there. This Vriksha is different from that Vriksha. No two Vrikshas have got anything in common, Jati. Therefore, Jati is not there. One thing is different from the other. If you go according to them, for every kshana, you have to give a different name for everything. Is it possible? The Maudhyam, the Buddhirahityam, they do not have Buddhi. Who are Buddhas? Those who are without Buddhi are called Buddhas. Okay. So, Kumar Bhatta, in Shlaka, he called someone. Please come here. Okay. Huh?
I got a doubt. You explained that they don't have brains, that's fine. But Jati is something abstract, right? It is not about just one particular thing.
No. The abstract means what will be philosophy? What is abstract?
Like we saw Go Jati is there. Which means
the abstract nouns are those which cannot be seen or touched, not tangible.
No, sorry, collective. Abstract, collective.
You may say that also. Whatever you want, you are saying collective only actually, since the beginning. Now, what is your doubt?
My doubt is, you said that they said one tree and another tree, no tree are the same, so there is no Jati. But that doesn't look logical, however.
That is what I said. So
that's why you said.
Who said that? Not me. Buddha said. I am giving you. I am representing Buddha's matam just for the time being. And I added those without mind are called Buddhas. Otherwise, when commonly you find something, a common Samanyam, Jati has got another name. Jati Jatancha Samanyam Vyaktistu Prathagatmika. This is Amara Kosha. Samana, commonly whatever sameness. Samanyam is that which is commonly seen. What is commonly seen? Gotham. If you say abstract, that's why English translation, before you arrived, we were discussing translation into English. The problem book is there, that sannyasi. What is sannyasi? What is it? What he wants to say? Babaji. Be fast. So
Satyanarayan Das.
He already purchased the book. Sharma purchased the book already. But he doesn't know the same person is sitting with him during class. One of the authors.
Pre-order.
So those ladies telephoned me and said, we are sending the easy correct address because on 6th November or so, we are going to release the book. See, actually in Vedanta, we do not believe all this. Mithya. Just I have written something, I did help you. I should get good name, my name should be, yeah. This is manasika weakness, my mental weakness. Whatever it may be, we should not tell all these things to them. Careful. See, who is at the receiving end? While addressing, careful. Never say all these things to everybody. Then they say what he says. Yesterday he said like that, today he is saying what is that? Because they don't understand Vedanta. Forget about it. So now Buddha, so abstract and those things do not bring it here. Try to understand in Sanskrit. This is the reason why Buddhas rejected Jati. That is the reason why Vedantins rejected Jati. Now, so what he says is, Visheshyam Vyaktim Abhidhavritti na gachet does not reach. Why? Kshena Shaktir Visheshane. It lost its capacity after denoting the Visheshanam, that is Jati. So both Jati and Vyakti cannot be denoted by a single Shabda. Is it now clear? He goes deep. Sharma.
Do you know what is the Jain Mata on this?
These Jainas and Buddhas are almost the same, but not Kshanikavada, etc. They do. What they say is, what is it? Vakyartha is nothing but Vijnana. Vijnana. Vakyartha is Vijnana. Vakyam is Vijnana. Shraddham is Vijnana. What is that? They don't. They are not very much.
They have Pudgul. They have Pudgul, I guess.
Anu means Paudgalya. Yes, those things they say. Actually, Saptabhangi Naya they follow. Syadvada it is called. Syadasti, Syadnasti. Syadasti Nasti. Syadnasti Asti. Godavari Ganga, Ganga Vilavare, right. Don Ganges. Finally. So that Syadvada it is called. Saptabhangi Naya it is called. 7 ways of explaining thing that is there. Jainas. So Jainas always they are about their dress up, not having dress and all those things, but not much into this kind of discussion. So for both Buddhas and Jainas, Vakya and Vakyartham, everything is Vijnana. So that's why Shankaracharya's Advaitam is called Prachanna Bauddham. Why? What Buddha says, God, it is not a wall. It is just a Vijnanam you have in your mind now. That's why it looks like that. In Advaita Vedanta, what we say, it is Mithya. It is not a Kudya, not God, not wall at all. Why? Because it is a falsified form of a Brahman. With. So, Gajam Mithya, Palayana Mithya, there is Jagam Mithya, Brahma Satyam, Jiva, Brahmaiva Para. So, Buddha say that is Vijnana. In your mind, a form of wall is there. It itself in a concrete form appears to you. Therefore, you think that there is a wall. Otherwise, it is your Vijnana only. They go on arguing like that. So, come back. Now, Bhattapadaha wants to show some more reasons as to why Vyakti is not to be accepted and only Jati is to be accepted. There are mainly 2 kinds of doshas. One is Anantya dosha. Anantya means infinite. You have to put a full stop. When you give an example or offer as meaning, you should put a full stop. If you take Vyakti, you cannot put a full stop. I shall explain. Second thing is, when you are doing something to someone, the other person is also getting that. That should not be there. That is Vyabhichara. Vyabhichara means over application. You want to give grass to one cow, but the other cow is also coming and eating away. That means you said for one cow, but it is having 2 cows. Maybe more. 2 is an example. Therefore, Vyabhichara dosha is there. So what he says is, Anantya Vyabhicharabhyam Shakyanekatva doshataha. Anantya Vyabhicharabhyam, Anantya dosha will be there. What is that? If you say Shakti is in Jati, one Go Shabda will do for all Go Vyaktis. There is Laghavam. Because Jati means Ekavachan you use. But take an English example. These are highly, very important and top level discussions. Nobody can speak with you. They will just. Why? These are man is human. Man is human is Jati. That means every man is human. Suppose you want to take Vyakti. Devadatta is human. Chaitra come here. Chaitra is human. Maitra come here. Maitra is human. Because the Durmitra is human. Sumitra is also human. Everybody is human. Subrahmanyam is also human. How many people will you count like that? Ananta. That is Gauravam. Gauravam means, Laghavam is brevity. Gaurav means heaviness. That means too much of load. There is Gaurav. When you teach a Shastram, you have to teach with Laghavam. By teaching one Sotram, Akasavane Dirgha, Savana Dirgha Sandhi will come in thousands of examples. Are you getting? So, Laghava Gaurava Chacha is there. So, Laghava should be there at the heart of the Shastra. That you are using. So, Anantyam, Anantasya Bhavaha Anantyam. Innumerable. You can't put it in the number. How many cows? 100, 1,000, 10,000? I don't know. Then that is a dosha. Because Shakti is to be accepted in so many Vyaktis. Got it? Next dosha is Vyabhichara. You said this Goshabda means this Goshabda has got a Shakti in this Go Vyakti. But what is happening? You think carefully. Other Go Vyaktis are there now. What will prevent you from accepting the Go Vyakti as the meaning by Go Shabda? You are talking about only one Vyakti, but it is spreading to other Vyaktis. Vyabhichara dosha. Vyabhichara means over application. If you say what is a cow? You said the one which has got 4 legs is a cow. Then all the animals which have got 4 legs will come. That is Vyabhichara. Are you getting? And Avyapti is also there. If you say the animal which has got a single hoof, that means hoofs are divided. Each hoof is divided into 2 for cows, buffaloes, etc. For horse, hoof is only 1. That's why it is afraid of going into waters or clay. It cannot come out quickly. You have to study botany also sometimes with Mahārshi. So what is happening is Anantya Vyabhicharabhyam, due to these 2 reasons, you understand Anantya? You have to create, you have to accept Vyakti in so many Vyaktis. How many? We don't know. If you take Jati comparatively, only 1. But all are covered. That we are going to study. And Vyabhichara dosha, if you say this Go Shabda has got Shakti in this Go Vyakti, that will not stop there. You cannot stop it. Another Go Shabda will have in another Go Vyakti, the Shakti, that also will come into picture. There will be Vyabhichara dosha. You wanted only 1, but it is spreading into just like Corona, it is spreading into so many. Are you getting? So what he says is, this is the logic for na vyaktau na akrutau tu syat. But in akruti, it will happen. What is it? Sarvametat samanjasam. All this, not having the Anantya dosha or the Vyabhichara dosha, all this will be proper if you take akruti as the padartha rather than. Got it? Next, further he explains, then you will be questioning, you are saying Vyakti is also there, you are accepting. But actually we have to perform all the Vaidika karmas in Vyakti only, Go Vyakti only. But you are saying Akruti, Akruti, Akruti. What about Vyakti? Then he explains further, why, what is the logic? The reasons to accept Akruti is giving Anvayavyatireka. Note down, Sumitra. Yatsatve yatsatvam anvayaha. Yatsatve yatsatvam anvayaha. Yadabhave yadabhavaha vyatirekaha. Yatsatve yatsatvam anvayaha. If there is Go Shabda, Go Jati, then Go Shabda is applicable. Anvaya is there. If Gota Jati is not there, Go Shabda cannot be there. Tadabhave abhava. Okay. So sattvam and asatvam, only two things you are taking. Yet sattve, when something is available, is existing, then yet sattvam. If there is Gota Jati, then only Go Shabda will be there. If Gota Jati is not there, Go Shabda will not be there. Vyatireka. Clear? Anvaya Vyatireka Abhyam, this is very serious. Anvaya Vyatireka will come in Vyākaraṇam also. Okay? So Anvaya Vyatireka Abhyam, Ekaropa Pratititaha. Ekaropa Pratititaha, Pratiti Jnanam you are getting. What kind of Jnanam you are getting? All of them are in the same form, Swarupa. You cannot say that this cow is different from that cow. Overall form if you take. So Ekaropa Pratititha, that is the second reason. Then Akrute Prathamam Jnane. Therefore, Akrute Jate Prathamam Jnane. First, as soon as the Shabda is pronounced, you will get the Jnana of Jati. Akrute. Okay. Prathamam Jnane Tasya Eva Abhidheyata. Jatyaha eva abhidheyata vaktayatvam. That means abhidha through abhidhavritti, abhidheyartha vivida abhidheyata vaktayatvam. Okay, to be denoted. That kind of dharma will be there in jati only. So prathamam. So first you said jati, then you said prathamam. That means first jati. That means then you said first sambandha vachaka. Automatically second is there. He is going to deal with how to explain Shastras. So, Akrute Prathamam Jnane Tasya Eva Abhidheyata Vyaktya Krityoradhedacha Vyavaharopayogita. But in Vyavahara, when you are performing a yaga, Vyavahara means yaga karma, isn't it? We also discusses yaga karma. So, in Vyavahara, Upayogita, usefulness should be there. How can you say, how can you claim that Jati will have usefulness, which is an abstract thing that cannot be seen, cannot be felt? Okay. Then he says, Vyaktya Kutyoho Abhedacha. Actually, see, Vyakti and Jati, there is no Bheda. They are Abheda, Abhenna. They are not separate. Forget about it. So this is given example by those Nayayikas, etc. Also, Jatya Kutyoho, Nitya Sambandha, Samvaya Sambandha, Jatya Kutyoho, Kriya Kriyavatoho, Dravya Gunayoho. All these have Samavaya Sambandha. What is Samvaya? Nitya Sambandha. Why are they Nitya? Because of Nantariyakatva. Jati cannot be there without Vyakti and vice versa. Is it clear? So, Vyakti Akrutyoho, Vyakti Jatyoho, Abhedacha. Abheda is there, non-different. Both are non-different. They are not different from each other. It is just you wanted, you had a vivaksha to say Jati as Pradhana or Vyakti as Pradhana. So the other will become Guna. That's what only. Nothing else. Abhavachya Vyavaharopayogita. Since for a Jati, when you go, when someone asks you, show me Gota Jati, you take him to a Go Vyakti and say, here is Go Vyakti. In that only you will find Gota Jati. And when one wants to see Go Vyakti, you take him to a Go Vyakti and tell him this is a Go Vyakti, but not without Gota Jati. So whether you take Jati or Vyakti, both of them are available together, never separately, inseparable. This is what is called Nantariyatva. She is saying Abheda, doesn't matter. Linga Sankhyati Sambandha Samanadhikaranyadhihi. Linga Sankhya Karakam. Linga Sankhya Kriya Karakam. Take four things. Do you have Lingam in Jati? Suppose Gau Pujya, Gau Pujya. Visheshanam you have to add. Which one? As a Srilinga or Pumlinga? Then you have to go to Vyakti only. But because in Vyakti only you will find the gender. Whether it is Pumlinga or Srilinga. In Gota Jati you don't find any gender. So Linga Sambandha will be there if you take to Vyakti only. Sankhya. Sankhya, what happens? Jato Ekavachanam. If you employ, say, man is human, man means singular only would take. You never say men are human. Jati Paksha will do. So there, Ekavachanam only. So what about Dvivachanam, Bahuvachanam? Then you have to go to Gauhu, Gavo, Gavaha. Vyakti you have to go. Then only Akshasha will come. Then only the Vachanam also will come. Otherwise, single Ekavachanam only will be there. So Linga, Sankhya, Adi. Adi means etc. What is this Adi? If you take Jati, then there will be Gauhu, Pujyaha. It is end of the matter. But for the cow, on the cow, from Karaka is there, na Karma, 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 Sampradana, Apadana, all those Karakas you cannot add on Jati. Those Karakas will get Sambandha if and only if you take Vyakti as the meaning, isn't it? Because what are you saying? Rama, Ramo, Rama, He Rama, He Ramam, Ramo, Raman, all these things are Vyaktis because Pāṇini said, Sarupanam Ekaseshaha Ekavibhaktau. One is remaining, Pratyaya is added, the Pratyaya will take care of the Arthanashta. Whatever loss of meaning will be covered, will be compensated, Nashtaparihara, by the Pratyaya. It means there, when you are saying Shabda, there only you are applying Vibhaktis. Karaka means Arthika Artha Samjnana, Vibhakti means Shabda Samjnana. That is the difference. If it is Karma Karaka, you will add Am. So I'll just Am outside. There only Ramam, Ramau, Raman. You are adding this. And everywhere the Vibhakti will come only on Vyakti, but not. So Linga Sankhya the Sambandha. Linga Sankhya Karaka and Kriya. Suppose you want to say one cow is dead, 4 cows are dead, 3 cows are coming. Which one you have to use? Is it Ekavachanam or Bahuvachanam? Once you change Dvivachanam or Bahuvachanam, automatically Vyakti came into the picture. Gauhu, Gavo, Gavaha. Are you getting? So how deep they go. Shakti. You can give a lecture, Sumitra, on Shakti. Now, Sharma, you also tell people where is Shakti? Ask them. Then they say, I at least in my body I do not have Shakti. Thank you very much. Shaktivada, Vyatpativada are works in Nyaya Darshana. Okay. So now what he says is Linga Sankhya Sambandha Samanadhikaranyadhihi. What is Samanadhikaranyam? Samanam Adhikaranam Yayostav. See, Ramau Gacchataha. If you employ Ramau, Dvivachanam, the Kriyapadam Gacchataha should be in Dvivachanam. Otherwise, note down, Sumitra. Yellingam Yadvachanam Yacha Vibhakti. Note down. I have already written. No, that Yellingam Yadvachanam Yacha Vibhakti Visheshyasya Tallingam Tadvachanam Saiva Vibhakti Tallingam Tadvachanam Saiva Vibhakti Visheshanasyapi. Okay, this is a paribhasha offered by some Maharshi. Okay, see, both the Visheshanam and Visheshyam. You know, Sharma, what is Visheshanam, Visheshyam? Oh, you already know. Nilavatpanam, Nilavatpanam. Tal Rama, Tal is Visheshanam, Rama is Visheshyam. What is that? Okay, yes. Both of them should have the same linga, same vachanam, same vibhakti. Sometimes there may be difference. Nitya linga will be there. In bracket, write Veda Pramanam. Sumitra. In bracket, write Veda Pramanam. Veda Pramanam is an example from Gandharva Veda, 4th Adhyaya of Sangeeta Ratnakara. Veda is in Pumlinga. Pramanam is in a Pumlinga because the word Pramanam doesn't have Pumlinga or Strilinga. Therefore, like that, Sahasrangavaha. Sahasram doesn't change. You cannot say Sahasraha, Sahasram, Sahasra like that. So Sahasram, Gavaha. There is Pumlinga, Silinga, Sahasram is Sahasram only. Similarly, there may be some Nitya, Linga, Nitya Vachana, having Nitya Napusalinga like that. There is, it is to be accepted. Otherwise, Nelam Akasham. Okay? Nela Gauh, Nelam Vastram. Vastram is Napusalingam, Nelam. Akasha is Napusalingam, Nela. Nela Gauh, Gauh is Strilinga, Kau, Nela. Isn't it? Nilo Ramaha, Nelaha Ramaha. Rama is black, black Rama. So the lingam which Nelam Ramam, vibhakti also change. Nilena Ramena, by that black Rama. The vibhakti also, so same lingam, same vachanam, same vibhakti should be there. And having the same, generally vibhakti is called Samanadhikaranyam. Nelamutpalam, Nilotpalam is the example. Both of them are in the same vibhakti. One thing. Second thing is Adhikarana means actually it is Dravyam thing. What is the meaning of Nelam in Nelam Utpalam? Utpalam only. That means Nelam shows Utpalam only. What is the meaning of Utpalam? Utpalam only. So both Nela Shabda and Utpala Shabda are denoting Utpalam only. So Samanadhikaranyam is there. Adhikaranam, the base, is the same for both the words. Are you getting Sharma? So this is called Samanadhikaranyam. So this Samanadhikaranyam is possible if and only if you take Vyakti as the meaning, but not Jati. Linga Sankhya, that is what said. Linga Sankhya di Sambandha Samanadhikaranyadhi Sarvo Upapanna Yataha. Yataha Yasmat, due to which reason Sarva Upapanna, all this is possible. Tasmat Tatraiva Kalpayet. It is possible if you take Jati only as the meaning, and due to Abheda Vyakti will automatically enter the scene. Except Jati, Tatraiva, in that only, in Akriti only, Kalpayet, you should make Kalpana of Shakti. So Shakti is there in Akriti, except automatically due to Abheda and other reasons, Vyakti will come, and Vyavahara will not have any problem because of Abheda with of Yakti with Jati. Okay, Vyavahara can be performed. That is Yaga Vyavahara. Could you digest? Outside there are no people who will understand and who will teach. That is the problem, because slightly this way that confusing or something like that it looks. Actually, it is not confusing.
This is only in a Vyākaraṇa only. This is only in a Vyākaraṇa. Vyākaraṇa subject only. Otherwise, in a Vyavaharic communication, the analysis is not needed actually, right? It is only in the Vyākaraṇa subject this analysis is needed.
If Vyākaraṇa you have to take, and also for elaboration and what are the actual parts, different Darshanakaras have got different views. All of them combination of all these things you have to take. Then you will be a perfect person. Someone was saying you are an incomplete person if you do not wear our clothes. Someone say incomplete man, something like that.
Raymond.
Well, so whenever I said someone you are not a complete man because you are not wearing a Raymond's suit. So like that, these people are simply generating inferiority complex in the minds of the people. One of my friends about to say something which I am not interested. Nevertheless, he said, "Sir, how is this shirt?" I said, "This is okay because you never say it is ugly because it hurts. He is hurt or she is hurt." Then he said, "Is there anything special about it?" He said, "Sir, this is very costly, some thousands." He said, "Why so many thousands of rupees for this shirt? I don't understand." Then he said, "Sir, you will find only one shirt like this." Who said this? Company person? Did you believe? How come? How will you come to know whether another shirt or hundreds of shirts like this are sold in other cities? This is nothing.
Yeah.
This is Ajnanam just. When you trust anybody blindly, if he says that, what is this? So Jnanam will come through study of Shastra. What is it? Deshatanam Pandita Mitratacha. I shall give you from Hitopadesha. Deshatanam, you move to so many places. Or if you don't have money or not interested, Pandita Mitrata, just be friendly with a scholar. Instead of going to so many places, talking to so many things, he will give you just in a nutshell all that you require in your lifetime. Because you cannot study all the things, you cannot just go on moving across this country. Just select one person who is a good scholar you believe in. Then try to get everything from him. You need not study so many books or go not talk to so many people, because you have the so like that. So what happens is this Mimamsa, Prayenaiva Himimamsa, Prayenaiva Himimamsa, Loke Lokayati Krita, Prayenaiva Himimamsa, Loke Lokayati Krita. In bracket, Kumar Bhatta said this. Then down the line, bracket Krita hyphen by Bhartrumitra, etc. By Bhartrumitra, etc. See, once upon a time, before Kumar Bhatta entered the scene, some people were there, scholars, Bhartrumitra and others. What they did, you know? They said, hey, just like these people do, Nastikas, you know, Yavat jivet sukham jivet vranam kritva ghrutam pipet bhasmi bhutasya dehasya punaragamanam kutaha. From where? Where from body will come? That is dust. Just look. Tasmat yavat jivet sukham jivet vranam kritva ghrutam pipet buddhi paurusha hinanam jiviketi brahaspati. This Tripundram and Makhala holding this thing, that thing. Buddhi Paurusha Hinanam, in bracket Brahmananam, Jivika livelihood. Iti Brahaspati, our Guru, Brahaspati Nastika Guru. Like that. So these people, Bhartamitra, etc., what they said? Hey, don't study this Mimamsa. What is there in Mimamsa? But he says, you perform the yaga. After performing yaga, you will get Sarga. Are you getting Sarga immediately? No. You are going to die. After that, whether you got Sarga or not, who knows? The people living do not know. Much less the dead. What is Mimamsa? Where is Apurva? Apurva that you don't see, but you will get. Who will trust? Only a madman or a foolish fellow will trust. You are gullible. That's why you are trusting in this. What is this? He says, there is one Chitra Dhikarana, Chitra Yaga. I will give you that. There, one question is there. Chitraya Jayata Pashakamaha. Who one wants so many animals should perform Chitrayaga. Then the question in Mimamsa itself, this is the question. Then that one Chaitra performed Chitrayaga, but he did not get animals. Hey Baba, what is said there? If you perform Chitrayaga, you will get animals. Is it said now itself you will get all the animals come running behind you? Is it said there? Wait. The next birth you may get. That means the Phalitam will be there, Kamaphalam. Isn't it? Sumitra, one cannot, especially today, one cannot refute Karma Siddhanta. Why? People are not able to speak. Who will go to Siddhanta, Khandana, Mandana, Godari, Ganga? Baba, leave us like that. We are suffering from Corona. Corona is also due to karma. Okay, Baba accepted Karma Siddhanta, but how to get rid? You cannot get rid of it because you have performed Dushkarma, Mahābhāṣyam. See, you have to suffer for it. Why Hyderabad is inundated and people are suffering like that? No. For our colony, there is nothing. Why it has, for some people it is happening. Sharma, your argument, your logic is simple. This why two people are not alike? Why all the people are not alike? Why all the ladies are just like Rati Devi, all the gents are like Manmatha, and then without any health problem, without any financial problem, and Shakti, Yukti, everything. Why everybody doesn't have this? After 40, everybody should go for tests. Because the person who is funding from Indonesia has to live on these hospitals. Though these patients are customers. So, the people who simply blindly believe others' words, first of all, they create a kind of fear in your mind. And they say, psychologists say, fear psychosis. Actually, he doesn't understand that well. He did not study Mahābhāṣyam. Nor these people. Fear psychosis. Someone came to me and said, sir, what happened to him? Suffering from chikungunya. Then what about mutton Manchuria? I asked. What is that? Mutton Manchuria. Well, that means what? I also do not know. You see, you know something about chikungunya. As much as that, I know about mutton Manchuria. You do not know how to name. Give some name or the other and send him. I am also doing this here. Simple. Except one thing. Goa state government, some people are working. This Indic Academy gentleman Harikiran got me on the conference call, and he said they will are advising us in institutionalizing. Yes, our ancient medicine system, etc. is there now. That is to be institutionalizing indigenous medicine and all that. So there are one lady and another gentleman who are. I have given a write-up. I will send both of you. And that write-up about Vastu Guna Deepika, a big work in Telugu, wherein you will find everything you eat, including Mansahara. It's 4 names: Latin or English, Sanskrit, Hindi, Telugu. And then what are its gunas and doshas? If you take too much, what will happen? What will be the antidote? So what a beautiful book. And it is clearly written in 1853 that this English medicine is unfit for this thing. When I said this, that Rahul from advisor to Goa state government, the person was saying, Subrahmanyam ji, shall I tell you one thing? This English medicine is not useful, it is not available or useful even in 21st century to us. He did PhD after that. Because there is no medicine. Johnson, they started. How they started? Come on. And then he fell. Then they stopped Johnson. Now, another medicine will come. They test it on animals. Animals digestive system is different from our digestive system.
I always have this doubt when they say tested on animals. How come that will suit me? How do you know that?
We are not monkeys. They say we are monkeys. Yeah, that is Darwin Siddhānta. We do not accept the part. That is Karma Siddhānta. You may be born as a monkey in next birth. That is a different question. But here the question, in our colony, some ladies, some certain things are useful for you in the life. That's why I'm telling. Some ladies are going with the chocos early morning and vegetables, cabbage, Godari Ganga. You will put in a bag and ting, 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 ting. I said, they asked me people where all these people are going in groups. Then they said they are doing what you call natural, not natural. They are cutting those vegetables. Natural and like that. Recently I forgot. I will get that when they want to Prakriti Vaijyama, something like that. I said, what is this kind of problem? They said they cut the cabbage, etc. and start eating. Then they will get indigestion and will die after some time. They should not eat like that. Because the digestive system of monkeys, etc. is such that they can digest raw material. We may be some michi or some dhania, something raw material we may also eat. But not bhinti, that lady fingers, junk legs, but there are so many names. All this they want to cut and just eating. Why? And one of them died due to that kind of problems. I told in our house we should not discuss health. you know the rule. So this kind of discussion or problem or going anywhere doesn't arise at all. That's a different question. So why people, what people are doing? Going and eating the raw material because it is good for strength. If you are an animal, good for strength. If you are an animal, you are not so. Your digestion system is very, very light. You should be very careful. Naktandadhina bhunjita. During night time, do not take curd. If you take, what will happen? Ayuhu kshenam. Vireva bhojanam, antara bhojanam, Gautam Dharma Sutram. Only twice you have to eat. But the white man came and what he taught you? Eat 3 times a day. Swallow the tablet. Then antibiotic. I might have explained. Bio means Vyākaraṇa. Healthy Vyākaraṇas are also killed. So there will be problem in the stomach. Then what he says? I will give you on B complex 4 big 1. He doesn't know the meaning of this. 4th means strength. In medical sciences, 4th means strength. There is no B vitamin actually in that tablet. Although you take it, there will be gastric problem and digestion and all the problems you get. That will the upper. There is one this layer. No, what is it called? Uttarantaram in Sanskrit. The diaphragm. The diaphragm is pushed against heart, so heart attack will come. That's why some people, when they get some pain here, it is not due to heart problem. It is due to the problem of Vayu Prakopa. Eating too much. You have to leave some space in stomach for digestion and movement. One of our professors, faculty in Andhra University, Visakhapatnam, when I was there as a student, went to some conference, Rajasthan. He ate too much of fish. Then what happened finally? He could not take shvasa. Died. So hitam bhunjat, mitam bhunjat, na bhunjat, amitam hitam. Although you like it, although it is suitable to your body, hitam bhunjat, that is suitable to your body, which you like. Mitam bhunjat, always mitam. Na bhunjat, amitam hitam. This is what I told Sumitra. Let us start the Vedanta, etc. next month. Because heavy duty, heavy, it will be heavy on your mind, you know. So let us postpone it. Any more doubts? Om Namo Pāṇini Gācchāya Vadanjali Vishya Shabda Vidya Sampradaya Tattva Bhyo Anjali Vishya Paramashya Bhyo Madhya Bhyo Guru Bhya.